Okay, so just going to have a quick run through of the new deals. Okay, so going to have a quick run through of the new Doja Cat DLC for House Party. If you know the game, you know the game. That's why you're here. Just going to have a quick run through. There were a few new items going on the back of my other video. What to do before you do anything. There's some extra items you need to collect for the DLC specifically, and I'll show you where they are because one of them took me a bloody long time to find. And what to do with them. So there's not a lot. It can take a bit of a while because you have to wait for a few things, but I'd say there's probably about half an hour's extra entertainment here, if you can call it entertainment. The last 10 minutes or 5 minutes or so is taken up by watching a music video twice, which you can't skip, so that's fun. But let's get through this, and I'll show you what to do and when to do it. Okay, so the first thing you do, obviously, go and say hello to Derek. He did invite you after all.
Hey, buddy. Glad you could make it. Just a fair bit of warning. My friends are a little...
Okay, then we're going to run around and collect a few things. So I'm narrating this pre-recorded because my audio bugged up earlier. So, quick run upstairs. Going to see Brittany. Grab the SD card for the camera, which you haven't quite got yet. Grab that. Do I grab the beer? Can't remember. Yeah, I think I'll grab the beer. Yeah. Drunk. Right. Open the cupboard here where the router is. If you look on the floor, there's a dinosaur costume. Okay. Can't do that. Okay, that roll of duct tape in the back there took me an hour to find yesterday. I just could not spot it for some reason. Anything in here? You'll need these later. In here, open up the cupboard, get the broom. Nothing in here. No, I'll get the beer. And float. Nearly. Okay, grab the beer from there. Sometimes Madison's in here. Grab the camera. Go into the bathroom. I'll grab the beer. Go into the bathroom and get the painkillers behind the door for Patrick. This will make sense later. Couple of more things in the garage. Grab the nails, grab the hammer, grab the beer, and grab the 8x4 sheets of plexiglass which fit conveniently into your pocket. Don't think you'll need it for this playthrough, but if you're going to carry on after Doja Cat has finished, you will need the jammer for various reasons.
Patrick, you just can't say that shit.
Oh, here we go. Right, we need to listen to this. Because we need to take the bottle of wine off Patrick. Every time Rachel slaps him, he drops it. Do not do that in the view of Frank or Leah, because they will hit you and it will be game over. I have a noisy fan on my computer. This is new. Before you just had to pick it up, but now you actually have to take it and then put it back down again. Grab the coffee. Okay. And turn on the stove. This is just to get Patrick sober because we need him sober later. Grab the speaker. Don't worry about Stephanie. She plays no part in these proceedings. Right, there is a battery in the drawer underneath the laptop computer, but you can't steal anything if Madison or Derek are in the room because they will punch you. Over the back here, hot tub cover. You can use it. But it is a red herring. You can use it to get an achievement, but you won't do what you need to do with it. Okay, grab this timber here, which is new. Again, you need that for Stephanie. And this is a new guy. I think it's a blue-tailed skink. Possibly not a real thing, but he plays a part later. Not a very important part, but a part nonetheless. Okay, use the... Okay. Right, so you can't talk about Irish coffee in front of Frank because it's alcohol and he'll hit you. Okay, I'm just skipping through this. If you want to do the whole conversation thing with the characters, more than welcome, but for brevity, I'm just going to click straight through. SD card with the camera. Let's put the SD card in the camera, and now we will. I think we don't really need to do anything else. Let's go and talk to a young lady who's trying to kick a fence panel down. Oh, actually, no, we'll do the broom in the mound of dirt. Oh, look out for the cat collar. Okay, put the broom handle in the mound of dirt, and then put the speaker on the broom. Done. Don't turn it on yet. That's quite important because it can screw the game up. Now we can talk to him about his coffee.
No way, bro. I'm so drunk.
Oh, his coffee.
Why didn't you tell me it was?
Hook a bro up. There you go. Give him the coffee, and
Thanks,
that is him
brah.
sorted. Now, schmooze Catherine a bit.
Did you need
Don't have to do
something?
that much. You don't have to go as far as getting her the
Okay,
bottle of
that
rum,
was
if you know that
actually
story.
slightly Yeah, it's my boyfriend. He's a bit. That's actually
Just be
kind of
nice to
sweet.
her until
You
you
know
get
what?
the old
I may
little
take-
bit of affection. There you go. I think that's all you need to do with her to this point. Because you need to ask a big favour of her later, and if you're not friendly with her anyway, she won't do it. Okay. Now I think we can go and see Doja Cat.
Hey, should I say or should I say howdy neighbor? Amala, I'm Amala. I'm renting out the spot next door, trying out domestic life for a bit, you know, just trying to be a good neighbor. No other intent whatsoever. Anyway, a little bit more about me. If you see my high heels stuck in the fence post, that's just because I was trying to send. Yeah, I've been sending Madison a whole bunch of gifts. you
Yeah,
know.
so I will basically, as per normal, I'll just click through a lot of these conversations. If you do want the DLC, I think it's like a £5. Oh, sorry, £7. Okay, so go and speak. Introduce yourself to Madison, but then you have to give her a few minutes after you have, and then you can start talking to her about Doja Cat. Because if you try and do it straight away, as you will see, she's not a fan. Hello, Leah.
I'm sorry. That was rude. My heart is that's a cool thing to say. Ha ha ha.
Okay, yeah, Patrick's sober, that's fine.
Hey, I gotta take care of some.
So you need to give Madison a few minutes to sort herself out. So come back in 5.
Hey again. Are you lost? Are you kidding? She has been driving me up the wall. She's like so freaking desperate to be my friend for some reason. I feel like she's got some kind of hidden agenda.
So yeah, so this is basically a bit of back and forth between Madison and Doja Cat, or Amala, just to get her into
So
the
what did
party.
Madison say? Why no invite for your girl, Amala? Me? Wait, what? Did she say nosy neighbor or noisy neighbor? I don't know why I asked that. Both answers suck. Not to sound thirsty, please find a way to get me into that party that doesn't involve me. You seem like a creative person, what with your, face. There's more than one way.
Okay, so what you can do now is talk to other characters, ask them about the neighbour. You'll get a few snippets, but nothing fantastic until you speak to Frank.
How's it going, dude? Staying away from the alcohol? Dude, when I was driving over here, the police scanner I keep in my van was going fucking nuts. Talking about Doja Cat this, Doja Cat that. And all the cops are on high alert with such a big celebrity in the area. I also have this app on my phone that tracks... Oh, I have a bone to pick with none of your goddamn business.
Okay, so Frank knows that it's Doja Cat next door, around the back, and so we need to
Hey
speak
again.
to
Are you lost?
her again before we speak to Madison again. So we go back to speak to Amala. See what she has to say for herself.
Not to sound thirsty, please find a way to get me into that party that doesn't involve me kicking down this fence and getting another. Damn, you figured it out, huh? I was trying to play it low key, but I guess this cat's out of the bag.
Okay, so now let's go back to speak to Madison. There was a lot of back and forth.
Hey again. Are you lost? Okay, sure. I'm listening. That's all well and good. Hey again. Are you lost? Okay, sure. That's a pretty good one. Did you know my neighbor on the other side is... Okay, I'll bite. What proof do you have? I guess that's true, but a lot of people have money.
There are a few things you can try, but the best option is to take a picture. But you have to wait till the conversation mentions about some kind of photographic evidence.
Sure.
Otherwise, if you take a photo
what? Wow, really?
before then,
Doja
she won't
Cat
accept it,
actually
or you can't
is
give it
in
to
the
her.
area? Is it really possible she could be my new neighbor? Hey again. Are you lost? Okay, sure. I'm listening. Okay, I'll bite. You know what? You're right. I mostly only had screaming matches with her from our windows.
Okay, so that is your cue to use the camera to go and take a picture of Doja through the fence. Okay, apparently that was good enough, but let's go for another one. Okay, that'll do. Show that to Madison. Okay, she gets a bit
I'm just going to ignore the fact that you just handed me my own camera and assume you borrowed it for the task. I've gotta say though, this really dumb. Holy shit. This is really real? She's really Doja Cat?
How we looking with that invite for your girl? Man, you spilled the beans? I told you not to say anything about me being Doja Cat. Cat was supposed to stay in the bag. Cat.
So she will go on the front of the house. There is probably another way I haven't found yet to get her into the party without Madison finding out she's Doja Cat, but maybe for a later date. Yeah, she will walk all the way around the front of the house, so... And you don't have to be there for her, she just lets herself in.
So, this is it. Is this like an exclusive event or does literally nobody like Madison? Oh shit, it's clear to me now. That's why she doesn't like me as a neighbor. Look, I told you I was here on a mission. Dinolicious is somebody here at this party tonight and I'm going to find out. You know who Dinolicious is? Listen, Dinolicious is like this guy or girl nobody fucking even knows who's viral and on TikTok and they wear this like dinosaur suit. And like I said, nobody really knows their true identity. I'm getting ahead of myself though. Yo, I'm 90% sure he's here, but I just need some hard evidence. Let's split.
Yeah, ignore that. That's something else going on. So, pop upstairs, get the dinosaur costume you saw earlier, and then we have to wait for people to dance in front of her. It'll all make sense in a second. Where's she gone? Okay. In the absence of the speaker outside being turned on, all the music is happening in here, so this is where people dance. It's probably a better site for it, actually.
Dinolicious has shed their skin and returned to human form. The hunt continues. They can't hide. They too thick. Alright, here's the play. All we gotta do is find out which one of these so-called normies is actually Dinolicious.
Yo, so I really thought that you were full of shit, but that's totally fucking Doja Cat at my...
Okay. Yeah, explanation. Madison, yeah, she invited everybody to this party, but Frank showed up and stopped everybody drinking, so the party's pretty rubbish. Which is why she's so excited that anything is happening. Okay. So, spoilers.
Huh. Yeah, you know what?
Derek is Dinolicious, so you can ask around. If anybody dances in front of Doja Cat, she will rate them. Normally, not very kindly, but yeah, just wait for Derek to get there and start dancing. Yes, sir,
glad
I
they're
can
feeling
boogie.
themselves, but holy shit, is that a travesty on 2 legs?
So Madison isn't Delicious or
look at
Dinolicious.
you. You keep that up and you might give me a run for my money someday. You still got a long way to go before you can match.
No, she's definitely dancing like she has back problems.
If you get along with Stephanie, she will teach you some extra dance moves, and then you can have a dance off with Derek. But that's for a different part of the game. So if we're just going to wait here, and this will eventually work.
Oh my god. It's you! That's the ass of legends! The one that the prophecy speaks! Derek, you're Dinolicious!
Dino what now? Nah, you definitely got me confused with someone else because the only Dino I know is, you know, Dynamite. I throw my hands up in the air sometimes.
Don't deny your destiny. Please, just tell me that it's true. I need to know.
Look, you're both awesome people, and this is an awesome party. And Doja Cat, man, you make some awesome music. But hey, look over there behind you.
No, please. Let's start over. I'm a big fan of your work. No, Derek, please. Our asses must meet. It's meant to be.
I've tried that shut up line myself. It never worked.
My idol. Did I come off too strong?
No, it's alright. I've heard worse voice actors. I've heard worse actors. And Derek's on the roof. Up we go. Breaking Bad, anyone?
I know. I should be thrilled that Doja Cat loves my work so much. It's just, that's actually, well, fuck. That's actually pretty accurate. Look, I love being Dinolicious and making people smile with that dino ass. But nobody's ever known it was me before.
Derek, I know that I came off. I'm gonna put on a show tonight, and you're gonna be dancing right there beside me. Full costume, face down, ass up. And our stage, your stage, it's right here, baby. I mean, yeah, this looks like a regular backyard right now and the lamest fucking house party in the world, but just let me work my magic.
Well, shit. How the hell can I say no to you? Man, fucking
Okay, so Derek's going to do it. You just need to back and forth between these two.
See, I could be persuasive and cute and a little dramatic. Well, yeah, I do have to run home and get ready for the show, but before I go, I need a small favor from you. I just need you to stay here, help Derek get ready, and for Christ's sake, put on some better music. See if you can find a way to make this shit work. Once I hear the music, by the way, you're killing it. I see you, still killing it. Yeah, because there's some old roof pizza up there, and I'm trying to see what's up with that, but I don't want...
Okay, so you've got the MP3 player. Now speak to Derek and he will talk to you about his costume.
Yo, I am super hyped for this Doja Cat Dinolicious collab. But there's just one little problem. Another reason I'm kind of freaking out in the back of my head is because my dino suit is ripped.
Right, so you've got the dinosaur suit, and if you've ever done Ashley's walkthrough, you'll know what to do now. Hello, Rachel. What in God's name are you doing in here? Strange girl. Right, use the dino costume with the washing machine. That will be 5 minutes before that's done, so we'll come back. Okay, so that's done now. So we're going to take the dino costume out of there. So open it, goes into inventory, use with the dino costume, and that will be another 5 minutes while it dries. See you in another 5 minutes. Okay, so now that is done, take it out, use the duct tape on the dinosaur costume, and it is done. Let's go give it back to Derek.
Man, now this is what I'm talking about. Not too bad on the...
Okay, so now what we need to do is, now that Doja Cat's music is playing on the speakers, we need to turn the outside speaker on. And obviously I'm going to have to mute that or turn it down because it's probably copyright protected. Good old YouTube. Okay, So technically it's loud enough for Doja to hear over the fence, and she will be back soon. Fingers crossed. Now, she will spawn in the middle of the gazebo, but I think it's like one of the, when I spoke about the GTA game, the jets spawning behind you when you're not looking at them. So I think if you're in the vicinity of the gazebo, she won't turn up. So if you get yourself out of there, now what I found is, go upstairs, and if you look out of the window, she's there now. So you have to distance yourself quite a bit. And she arrives. So let's go and say hello. There's a few more tasks to do. It's like those point-and-click adventures where you speak to somebody and they won't give you any clues until you get them 15 different things and it takes you 2 hours to do. It's one of those things. Oh, nice outfit.
Oh my god, it's me and Dinolicious. This is my moment. Shut up. We're doing this. We're gonna do it right. I've got a plan. You're gonna need to run point on completing the 4-part plan. And you can do it in any order, but they all gotta get done before I can hit the stage. But I need a stage to hit, you know? That's actually part 1. Look, I'm no diva, but Doja's gotta have a stage. I want people dancing with me and Dinolicious featured front and center. All superstar and shit. You may have heard me say to Derek that the whole world would see our collab. To do that, we're gonna need to hijack that digital billboard. Right, let's talk Doja fans. They're fucking nuts, rowdy, and I need a cameraman to immortalize them. Oh, and I also need somebody to fly this drone cam. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna meditate. I have a pre-show routine. And it involves intense, Jedi-like contemplation. Sometimes I even float and shit.
Look,
That's
all
when you
I'm
catch
saying
flies.
is
Bitch, every guy...
Right, so there we go. Pick up the drone, pick up the camera, and you know everybody that you need to help. Luckily, we spoke to Catherine and Patrick earlier and got them all sorted. Now we just got to try and find them. There we go.
Hey, it's my main man, brah. How's it going, man? Would I ever? I would love to assist Doja Cat with her artistic endeavor, my good brah. I shall do my utmost to make sure that this goes off without a hitch. Just, give me some direction from time to time when my ADD kicks in.
Right, so he's sorted. Give him the camera
Whoa,
and he's
nice
done.
camera, brah. I've actually used one of these babies before. It can see. The only brah I know that's smart enough to fly one of those babies is Catherine. I'd ask her myself, but I think she hates me. Come to think of it, I think she hates everybody.
True.
Did you need something? Are you asking if I can hack the billboard or if I will hack the billboard? Because I can hack anything so long. I'll use the laptop upstairs to hack the... Look, I understand that the average... Wow, this is actually a pretty solid drone. Knowing you, I was half expecting it to be held together with duct tape and crazy glue. This will do nicely.
No, that was Dinolicious' suit. Right, so if you don't have that conversation with her earlier, she will give you the cold shoulder and she won't agree to do it. You don't have to go as far as getting a bottle of rum, and if you know what that entails, you know what I'm talking about, and it involves the camera and a quiet corner. Now let's talk
How's it
frank
going,
about
dude?
security.
staying away from the alcohol? You want me to head up security for Doja Cat? Fuck yeah, dude. It's about time somebody around here started recognizing my talents. I'll help, but we need to do this right. I'm going to need something to read.
So give him the wood.
Good idea, dude. We need this place boarded up Baghdad style. Those
Okay, give him some of the nails.
Nice. I'm sure Madison won't mind a few of these being nailed into her walls. I'll take what I need, and you can keep the rest for yourself.
And then give him the hammer. Alright, see, we've got some nails. We'll
A
be using
hammer?
them later.
Thanks, dude. Yeah, this is perfect. You know, if you ever want to join my gang, you'd be a
Yeah, jolly good. Right, we do need something else, but Madison is sitting there, so I think I quickly save my game here. Because if you're trying to take anything from the house, while Madison or Derek are in the vicinity, it's game over because they start beating the shit out of you. Right, okay, so in this left-hand drawer is a spare battery for the drone they just happen to have laying around. That's convenient. So now I think you're all set. Just go and tell Doja that you're good to go. Oh, before we do, put the plexiglass on the hot tub. Not there, because that thinks you want to sit down. Click here, use with plexiglass, which again you were hiding in your pocket, and now you are Jesus Christ. Okay, but one thing I did notice on this one, the billboard is now hooked up. My previous playthroughs, that hasn't worked. Like I said, I think it was a bit buggy, but that's actually pretty cool, and it's real time.
I'm actually pretty impressed with the quality of this drone. You can let... what's her name again? Doja Cat? Yeah, that's it. You can let her know that I'm ready here, and that while I can't vouch for the quality of any other morons you may have put in charge of anything else, the aerial shots will be fantastic.
Okay, so she is good to go. I think you need to have that conversation, otherwise something else might not happen later. Frank's ready with the barricade. A bit more there as well. How much use that's going to be, I don't know, but yeah. So let's go tell Doja we're ready.
Oh, hello. What is it, my young brother want? Oh, shit. Wait, you actually did it? I'll be honest, I didn't think you'd be able to manage that. Look, I don't know these peeps, so I'll defer to you, but keep your eye on Patty. Damn, you got Frank to do that shit? Now, I just want to warn you, when they're riled up, damn! That's some creative thinking. Love that energy. Keep it coming. But
Okay, so I'm going to save the game now because after this, whilst the final event is on, you can't save. You can't pause it. Well, you can pause it, but you can't save.
oh, hello. What? You really completed the plan. Is the Doja's dope-ass Dinolicious kick back? You're not kicking back for shit. I need you. You're my ride or die. That's the attitude I need. It's a vibe. First off, I want everybody here dancing. We want it to look like every motherfucker in this place is off pixie sticks and bath salt. Second, check in on Catherine up there on the left. Third, I'm having second thoughts about the blonde chipmunk-looking dude we put in charge of the ground camera. He looks like he means well, but, I mean, I don't know how to say this nicely, but he kind of, I mean, he looks stupid. Okay, I'm gonna go take my place on stage.
Right, so this is the final part, or the final part of our DLC. And basically it will be watching the same YouTube video twice. I don't know if anybody remembers watching GTA Vice City Stories on the PSP. Oh yes, looks like they've got a load of new NPCs, which is pretty cool. If you go upstairs to an upstairs window, there's loads of them out there. So, you know, depth, character, production value. Right, I will have to mute the music for obvious reasons. Audio? It's audio, for God's sake. So, unfortunately, I have to mute it all because, for whatever reason, the song that plays at the moment isn't down as music, it's just down as audio, so you still hear it. Anyway, so what you have to do here is while this is going on, you need to keep an eye on Patrick because he wanders off. Listen out for Catherine because she's going to need your help, and also listen out for Frank, he will need your help. Patrick twice and the other two guys once each, but you'll be told when you need to give them a hand. Here goes Patrick. Is he on his first one? No, he's okay. No, he's off to the kitchen. Yeah, he goes to look at a fruit bowl. You can't actually stop him until he gets to where he wants to go. One's in the kitchen, one's around the side. Tell him to get his shit back in the game. Okay, he'll be fine for a few minutes. Go check on the other guys. You don't need to worry about what Doja Cat is doing. She's doing her own thing. Check on these guys, they're fine. Leah doesn't need any help. And neither does Catherine. So give her the battery. Done. So you don't have to worry about her anymore. And just keep an eye on Frank. Don't do the nails yet, but you will eventually. Okay, back to Frank. Use the nails. There you go. So he doesn't need any more help. They are sorted. So Catherine and Frank are sorted. Just keep an eye on Patrick. Right, and he's off again. So he's going to go and look at that fascinating lizard we saw earlier. Like I say, you can't stop him. You can talk to him, but he will carry on walking until he gets to where he wants to go. Now you can talk to him. That's it. Now you just let the whole scene play out, and then when it's done, you will see the whole scene play out again in the form of a music video, so you get to listen to the same song twice. And you can't skip it, so hooray! So if I'm going to skip to that bit now, so because I can't play the music, so there's no point. Okay, so I had the volume turned down here for obvious reasons, but this is all done. The drone's okay, Patrick's okay, security's okay. So we're just going to watch the whole thing again from the footage that was recorded in the form of a live stream. So yeah, you can sit and watch this. It's okay. The dinosaurs are a lot of fun. Well, Derek's a lot of fun. But yeah, it is the same track twice in a row. Some of the comments are amusing as well. So let's get to the end of this. Okay, so that's the finale, the pose. Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. Okay, so that's done. No. Yes, I'm fantastic. Here comes Frank again. Yes, I was frantically trying to get the audio back up, but I can't at the moment, so bear with me. Patrick is announcing that he's actually got a secret trapdoor in the fence when he needs to sneak into their house. This weirdo.
How's it going, dude? Staying away from alcohol?
Right. So this is the little finale. One of many, I assume. Or one of a few.
Yep, that's a fucking tunnel. And here I was trying to kick down the fence for 20 minutes. In heels. Heels! Derek, you rocked out with your cock out.
You keep rocking it, Doja Cat. That collab was straight fire.
Yo, camera crew. Blondie and Blondie. You guys crushed it. Let my sidekick here know if you want some signed merch.
Oh, it was nothing really. I mean, you probably would have been completely screwed if I wasn't here. But
Fuck yeah, signed merch, brah. I'm gonna hang it right next to my signed collection of used underwear.
Miss Cat, before you exit through that trap door. Wait.
That ain't sustainable, you dickhead. You gotta think about the planet's valuable exports to sustain itself in the galactic economy.
What? What in...
I'm talking precious metals, bitch, but guess what? Your bald head planet ain't got nothing to offer because you got...
Oh, you're not gonna get me this time with your fantastically worded comebacks? Oh, what the fuck?
Shit, Frank, what the hell happened? On behalf of Planet Her, an ambassador of the larger intergalactic community, I hereby deny Planet Baldhead's entry into the... And you? Man, you straight up killed it tonight. Running around like Speedy fucking Gonzalez. I totally owe you for all your help. I seriously couldn't have done this without you. Look, I've had a lot of people in my life try to tell me to stop being me. Now, maybe I shouldn't be so harsh. You probably tried your best. I still love you for that, but I don't know. If you just applied yourself more, I feel like there could have been something. Man, I sound like a fuck.
Well, there we go. So that's basically a clue that there's more than one ending, which I will look for. But not now. And off she goes. Watch out for the door. And then she leaves the party. Done and done. Out she goes, like the Game Grumps. So now you're free to continue playing the game. There's a couple of clean-up bits to do. Frank talks about the crowd outside. The plexiglass is already gone.
What the where the fuck am I? Oh, fuck.
Okay.
All right, listen up, asshole.
And that's it. They're already gone. So apart from the timber across the windows, there's virtually no evidence she was here at all. And that's it. That's basically the bare bones of the DLC, what you need to do to achieve what you need to achieve. There appears to be other little threads you can do. Good luck with it, and that'll do from me for today. Thanks very much.